Hey guys, I'm a Muffin, and I'm going to do a quick recap before we get into part 2 of KOTOR 2 controlled by my D&D dice. I woke up from a long nap, met a not dead creepy lady, fought a couple droids, found a very kind man who said that Revan was an evil man, played as a droid killing droids, and then that droid died. Remember to do all the YouTube things and follow me on Twitch, and now here's part 2. And before we go down, we're going to start the side quest over here to get a little bit more XP as we go. Because I do want to get as much XP as possible. It's going to be an interesting playthrough. Okay. Patient treatment, check request, and cool. Okay. Quest started. Gotta find out who tried to put those sedatives in my tank and killed me, because I'm the only person of the 5 that survived. Seeing this for the first time? Yep, so we drifted on over to the Peragus mining facility. That's what we're on right now. And we found out that the ship that we floated in on got ordered to be repaired by all the droids. So our ship is good to go, but no one really knows why. And everything seemed to go kind of crazy when the Jedi, that's me, arrived to the facility, because everybody's trying to go crazy. They don't know what to do with them. The exchange is after me, so
Can you read me?
it's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Can you read me? Let's see. Barely. There's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Peragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
All right. I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Thanks, bud. Check this out. Looks like we're getting some good stuff. Okay, let's gear up here. So we got the miner uniform. We're gonna put on our survey gear for some more defense. And we actually get this early on, which is amazing. Good there. And safety harness, because I don't think we have... No, we don't have demolitions yet. That sucks. Okay, and no two-handed weapons just yet. Actually... Did it say... Okay, so complete the game using only double-bladed melee weapons or lightsabers. Okay. So I can't use two-handed blasters.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Alright, anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
I bet. Let's see. I can handle it. Just got me out of here.
There's got to be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Okay. So yeah, we do have 9 med packs, which is good. So we do actually have a little bit of treat injury skill. But doing this without
I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there.
a weapon is gonna
Don't run
suck.
unless you have to. Makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Think of a tutorial. I'll do that. Don't touch the mine, please. Thank you. And I really hope I do get some demolition skills soon, because I'm going to need that. A lot of good XP. Alright. So what's my repair skill at? Repair is at 4. Okay. You know what? Let's actually, because I have the parts for it, right? I have 10 parts, yeah. Okay. Let's go and fix up this droid. So... let's do... engage in patrol mode, and... oh. And optimize the weaponry. Alright, cool. So now it'll help us out. Because this might be a little sketchy in here. There's a lot of droids. Very nice. Components and a grenade. Ooh, wait. I'm only using two-handed weapons, so that means I can't use grenades on this character? Hmm. Huh. This is going to be interesting. Well, it's a good thing we rolled high constitution, because that'll definitely help out a lot. Okay. Got to level up. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up our remains here. And let's do a quick level up. Skills. So we got 1 to 8. What do we get this time? Oh. We get a 5, which is Persuade. Cool. Oh, we got a couple more points. 4, Awareness. I like it. And 8, which is Treat Injury. Good. And now feats. I'm going to go with... you know what? I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for a computer use, because that actually might help out a lot. And we get 1 point for our force power. Let's just roll d20. Get 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shock. Nice. Nice. That's going to help out a lot. But can I use it? That's the question. That is the question.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
I'll do that. Gonna run through here. Got some more dudes. Luckily my strength is up, so my unarmed damage is actually pretty good right now. And you know, I might actually be okay for a while. Because I did roll high on my strength. So that will help out with unarmed for now, but I would like to get some kind of weapon soon. Nothing really there. That'd be really funny if we got like a Sith Tremor Sword or something like that early on.
I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
I know what I'm doing. Understood. Muffinator out. Okay. So let's go ahead and... How do I want to do this? Oh, I don't even have enough parts. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and take down the containment fields. And let's do a big battle. Battle with the droids. Yeah, and I think it's fair for me, since I'm only doing two-handed melee weapons, for me to use equipment like energy shields, med pack, that kind of stuff. So I might want to see if I can get my, I think it's repair skill up, so I can make some med packs. Either repair or what was it? Forget what skill it is. We'll find out in a minute. Okay. That sounds good. I think all these droids are gone. Yep. Let's go ahead over here. Why are you going that way? And I did spend a good amount of time over the weekend kind of messing around with the game, making sure like all the janky stuff is fixed as much as possible. So hopefully we're not going to have any real issues going through here. Because I know there's a few parts I could definitely get messed up by just the game being all janky weird. Okay, so I know we got a good loot pile in here. Let's see if we get a two-handed weapon. Please give me something good. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's mine. Alright, so we're all clear there. Let us continue.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
I just ran over mine. It's fine. What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Sounds good, bud. Alright. Go pop him. No, come on. Come on, hit him. Hit him, please. Okay, cool. Alright, I really hope I get a level up here. How close am I? Ah, not close enough. I would have liked to get into that container over there, but I need a demolition skill to open it, which I do not have. No weapon. And you know, getting demolitions here would be really, really nice. But can't really do much about that if I don't have the skill. And unless the dice give it to me, I'm kind of stuck. Alright. Got some loot. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're good. A dead guy. Hi, dead guy.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Let's see. How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Good deal. Let's see. Let me... I want to dive into this conversation because I know there's some stuff for the quest I can do. Tell me everything that happened between the Harbinger and now.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Well, why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Where was I when all this was taking place?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean drugged? What was I on?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Let's see. So I wasn't sealed in the cargo hold? Someone locked me in?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Fine. What happened next?
Recitation.
Recitation.
Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
All right. Any idea what attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
All right. So that is that. Got to level up for that, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. 1 to 6. What do we get? 6. We get a little charisma. Cool with that. And then we roll an 8. We get a 5. Persuade. We get a 2. Yes, finally demolitions. And another 2. Demolition. Perfect. All right, so now we have at least 1 in every skill. Awesome. And we'll just roll a 20. We got a nat 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Force body. Well, that's unfortunate. That's something I'm probably never going to use, even if I decide to use force powers at some point. Alright. So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to make a two-handed weapon, so we might actually be able to do something now. Let's see if we can make up some kind of melee weapon. Nah, can only make a longsword. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go ahead, though, and see if we can add... Cool, we can get a buff for our armor there. Cool. Now we're going to do some stuff here.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Looking further away into Peragus hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
Then have the T3. Or wait, what about override codes?
Answer. Only the Peragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Let's see. Must be another way to reach the dormitories.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right.
Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
All right. I'm your master, and I'm giving you an order to assist me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
All right. So how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed music. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
But you know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is maintenance control, voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Let's see. Maintenance officer dead. How can I get him to speak the code?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
All right. So let's go ahead and get him to Use his
That's
voice.
all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Jeez. Did he say something at the end?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Let's see. Wait, if you could play back his voice, like, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am
Most
afraid
droids.
there is nothing that can be done.
Believed to possess?
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code.
Alright.
Of course.
So, let's go ahead and tell me again about the voice print protocol.
Sending explanation. Musing.
Said you already have the code. You can mimic voices, can't you speak the code?
Objection.
Wait. Let's see. Alright, can't get him to actually say it. Okay, so we'll do it the long way. There is a way to get the code off of him, which is really, really nice, but not really need to do that since we can just do it the old-fashioned way. And my game is being really weird. Okay, there we go. It was delayed there for a minute. Pop. Okay, more droid parts. Another grenade. Okay. Come on out, big boys. You do a dance. Alright, now these guys I should be able to kill, right? Yeah, okay. And my heals are okay, but not great. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and pick this lock. Still no weapon. So I'm just gonna blitz through this just because I do want to get out of here.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I saw the voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter. I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I get the code.
Okay. And subroutines. Let's see.
This check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility, and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Okay. When in doubt, beat it up. There we go. Door's open. It's always a good rule. When in doubt, just beat it up. Exchange casual gloves. Ooh. That's really nice. Okay. Please don't kill me. Okay, good. Yeah, I got health. We're good. We got a spacesuit. Now let's take a little walk on the surface. And if we're wondering, this is not realistic. This is actually a change they made to the game when they brought it to Steam. Because in the original version, I played on the OG Xbox, you move about 10 times slower than this, so it takes forever to get through this. It's kind of funny.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
I'm right outside the observation window.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
Just taking a relaxing walk now. I need to read some Myers in the dormitory section, and this is the only way to get there.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
What do you mean?
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Peragus fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, you said the thing. Introducing one of the most evil characters to ever play the role of evil. At least from looks. And man, I love this guy's look. If that's not the epitome of dark side, I don't know what is. I love that look. And a lot of dead guys, too. So he must have had fun in there. And behold, one of the longest unskippable cutscenes. Hey, Crippa. Yeah, we are not doing Lotro today, but we will be back to that tomorrow. Today, though, I'm deciding to do a little D&D style KOTOR 2 run where I have my lovely dice here, and they are deciding everything I do from my my class, attributes, my choices. Everything is decided through the dice, which has been really fun so far. Although it's going to be interesting later on. And the playstyle I'm doing is two-handed weapons only. If I don't have a two-handed weapon, I must use my hands and feet until I find one. But I am allowed to use double-bladed lightsabers. All right.
He has come.
Good for him. Now we're just going to tap dance our way down to the dormitories. Tap it dancing, tap it dancing. And, you know, for some reason, I vaguely remember back in the day, you used to be able to see, I don't know what characters, but you used to be able to see some people walking through the a thing there. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that was maybe just patched out or something else, but, you know. That could just be my memory from way back in the day. Because that is garbage. Alright. So yeah, we're continuing our combat with no weapon here. And if you are wondering about my attributes right now, this is what we got going on. We do have +1 to Constitution, which is awesome. But it looks like we're basically relying on our Strength, Constitution, and Intelligence right now. That's what the dice have decided. I'm definitely going to have to rely on my energy shields here. Gotta remember I have to use this. Ooh, interface band. You know what? May as well. Yeah, I was worried about my demos because I'm plus... I'm at 9 now for the +7. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little loot. Please give me a two-handed weapon. I would love that. Insulated gloves, nice. Hey, Sussy Panda. How's it going today? And we got an ad coming up in a couple seconds here, so I guess I'll talk to you in a minute. Let's see. So what could I use here? Can't make any two-handed things. So I'm just gonna kind of chill out and just keep doing what we're doing. We'll see what goes on. Alright, so these guys are going to be really annoying. So I'm actually going to do a quick save. Just in case. Oh boy, here we go. Nope. Getting stun locked. Gotta love it. Alright, we got a hit. There we go. I don't know what's up with the sound. There's no, there it is. I was gonna say there's no damage sounds. Come on. You got this. Yeah. Droids be gone. And now we can actually pick up the mines. It's actually really good we have the mining, or the demolition skill now, because that will help us open a couple doors. Very good, hope you are well. We are doing pretty good, I cannot complain. Playing one of my favorite games of all time, so that's a good thing. And yeah, this playthrough is going to be really interesting, because we're using D&D dice to decide everything that I do, including my level ups and all that stuff. So we're going to see how this goes. I think it's going to be pretty fun, if I'm being honest. Alright, so. Pop all those guys. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No. No, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Nope. Nope. Come on. One more. Okay, cool. Doing a replay of KOTOR 1, but I want to do another one of this. KOTOR 1 is, that game's always been weird with me. I've always had weird issues with it on Steam. I do love the game. It's very, very fun. But, the game's just, like, not nice to me, technically wise. Do you have TSL RCM on this? Yes. We do have the restored content mod enabled. Although I'm debating on doing the HK Factory. I'm debating on that. Because I played through it once, I experienced it. To me, it's really kind of just like a meh little adventure. So, we'll decide on that, depending if we even rebuild HK. I don't even know if we're rebuilding them yet. Come on. Oh, I need a weapon so bad. Come on. Oh, stop stunning me, please. Stop stunning me. Stop stunning me. Come on, dude. Stop stun locking me. This isn't Dark Souls. Stop it. There we go. I got that and M478, and I want to uninstall that because I'm not a fan of it. I haven't played through it, but I've heard that... I've heard a lot of things about it. I heard it's really, really cool if, Oh, Sussy Panda, thank you so much for the follow. I've heard that it's really cool for, like, hardcore fans, but for just, like, a casual play, it's not really that fun because everything is, well, obviously extremely low budget. And the voice acting gets really, really weird at some parts. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll play through it at some point on stream, but as of right now, it's kind of like... It's kind of meh. Unless it's worth at least playing through just once just to experience it. Even if it kind of increases the already jank game that this is. Increase the jankiness. Oh, come on, open that locker. Alright, get those remains. We are getting some good implants, though. That's going to be really helpful later on. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm just going to keep those on for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and level up since we're here. Skills, go ahead and roll our D8. What do we get? We get a 4. Another awareness, okay. And a 2. Demolitions, awesome. One more. 2 demolitions, cool. And our feats. Feats, I am deciding to pick myself. Just to kind of not bog down my character too much. So I'm going to get, you know what? I'm actually going to get toughness. Because I could use a little bit of health. And force powers. Okay. Roll that d20. What do we get? 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Affect mind. Okay. That's kind of cool. At least we get the extra dialogue. It opens up some new dialogue options. Leads to some interesting conversations with certain NPCs. I think actually with party members too. That's fun. Okay. Let's see. And cool. Okay. So now we got the extra loot in the one dormitory room, which is great. Who's throwing grenades? Is it you? Don't do that. Don't throw grenades. Not nice. Okay. We got the breath mask, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and go back through the dormitories. Pop on our gas mask. And let's see what we get. Because I still have not gotten a two-handed weapon. So I'm still just doing fist and foot. Let's go ahead and repair that. Gonna end the dormitory lockdown. Awesome possum. Cool. All right. You know, I was kind of worried about being unarmed for the first section of the game here. And it turns out it's actually not doing a bad deal with my strength roll. It's actually going pretty well right now. Let's go blast open this door. Ba-boom. Okay, we got the grenade and the gun. Okay. Upgrade parts, that's cool. And we should be getting off Peragus very, very soon. I do know Peragus is one of the most boring areas of the games where people skip it, but it is a good time to get some really good loot if you get lucky. And so far, I have not been so lucky. Well, I can't say that. I've gotten some pretty good implants. I got a couple good, like I got the exchange casual gloves. I cannot complain about that at all. So, we're going to take what we can get there. Head over to this side. Take out Big Man. Okay. Getting a lot of upgrade parts too. I just wish I could upgrade weapons that would benefit me. Actually, another good thing, I'm getting a ton of med packs too, which is nice. Give me something good. And energy shield. That sucks. Oh well. Okay. Let's go ahead and insert all the logs here.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, he could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
All right, that's a good deal.
This may be the beginning of a long...
Oh, did that one.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could... No, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since KOTOR and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... What's happening to the ventilation system?
No. Everybody do the flop. All right. Insert that one. Work report. It's been 2 days since Broken Jedi came to facility. Work efficiency is down, and the fuel is backing up at vents. Waiting for processing. The fight frequency increases. KOTOR and his crew thinks we should take the Jedi, then split the many credits by selling Jedi to exchange. Try to convince me to join them. Oh. My mind is better than letting a Jedi go wherever a Jedi wants to go. When Jedi get mad, they start big wars, set galaxy on fire. You don't like Jedi. I had a careful, inoffensive talk with KOTOR, and he asked me not to make trouble with the Jedi. I remind him we are ordered to leave Jedi alone, and when you follow orders, our facility fall apart. My words had much sense, but KOTOR got all angry and human-faced. Then he said facility is going to fall apart anyway. After talk, I listened to him talking to maintenance officer on comm. They're going to smuggle the Jedi. Why do they do this? I'm thinking of repeating this to administration officer, but that will cause more trouble, cause more inefficiency. I heard last comm talk from KOTOR to the maintenance officer. Maintenance officer said he had a big plan for disabling the station, leaving us all trapped here. Well, he and KOTOR escaped with the Jedi. I am still afraid of KOTOR, who is big, loud, and unreasonable, so I went to the maintenance officer, who is smarter, more sensible, more Sulliston. I asked him why he make trouble with KOTOR. Maintenance officer cracked an eyebrow hair at me, pretended not to know what I'm talking about, saying he not speak to KOTOR at all. Why all human lie? Can't wait any longer. Must...
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
Good deal. And last one.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. There's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck.
All right.
The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
That doesn't sound good.
Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Peragus facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbo lifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbo lift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak. So unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Okay.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives.
Okay, so that's good. It still kind of blows my mind that this game was made in literally a year. Like, with how much dialogue and everything and how much story is in this game, with all, like, the background characters, it's honestly mind-blowing. This is, like, the best incomplete game ever. Let's switch to... Let's keep this on. Because it looks cool. Alright, but still no weapon. Korta! Oh, he's dead. And melee shield and a blaster. Oh. Okay. So, let's check out the camera log, see what went on here, since Korta's dead. Accessing camera log, recording 5 minutes after emergency lockdown.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. Doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow.
Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Oh boy.
Hawking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
Alright. I always forget, like, how dark this whole intro sequence is, too, on Peragus. Like, everybody died because of the droids. Hi, old lady.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
Enemy?
The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
So who is this enemy, then?
The story is a long one, but the time is short. Come, we must go, and quickly.
Alright, let's go.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that is docked here.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of up in the air because I could do dice rolls for every character level up, but I do also want to make sure that the different characters have specific things that I need. So I think I'm going to maybe... I don't know. For now, just to keep it true, I'm going to roll for all the NPCs as well. Or all the other companions. So let's roll a d6, see what we get. We got a 6. Charisma. Perfect. For skills, roll a d8. Got, ooh, demolitions. That's not great. And awareness. Okay. One more. 8 for treat injury. Okay, that's okay. Powers. You don't have much unlocked right now, so I'm just gonna roll a D12. Yeah, it should be 112. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Throw a lightsaber. Okay. That'll be helpful later on, but not now. Got another. D8. 4. 4. Can't do it. 8. 5. Can't do it. 8. Can't do it. 3. Stealth. Nice. 2. Can't do it. 7. Can't do it. Okay. So we'll just leave that extra point there. And we'll throw that D12. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strain force. That's also not going to be helpful until later on. Okay. Oh, is that two-handed weapon? Yes, finally. Okay. So I'm going to give you a blaster for now. And me, I finally get a weapon. I'm not sure if that's actually better than what I have now, though. Oh well, we'll use it. It's the only two-handed weapon I got. Thanks for watching part 2 of my KOTOR 2 D&D journey. This has been fun so far, and I'm sure I'll get better at making these sooner or later. Make sure you do the YouTube things and check out my Twitch channel. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later.